九州同歌，论生命禅院时代一。
The Song of the Universe, on Lifechanyuan Era 1. Day form celestial. There is only one sun shining on the earth, only one moon touching the earth, and only one God for the human beings, the greatest creator. We are the children of the greatest creator regardless of our races. We are on the same spaceship, so our destiny is bounded up closely. We are all related to each other. The storm of Cape of Good Hope has close connection with the waving of the butterfly in Alaska. The earthquake beyond thousands of miles correlates to the test in laboratory. A sneeze of an American president can result in the uproar of the global media. The bird flu can result in panic throughout the world. It is a historical necessity for human beings to enter into Lifechanyuan. The age of divisions of the country won't exist for a long time. It is a symbol of ignorance to cut the planet into pieces, and ruling separately. The desire for peace is a common aspiration for all human beings. They wish to live together harmoniously regardless of race, ethnic, region, and polity. They wish there will be no oppression, exploitation, force, and discrimination. They wish human beings can undertake the difficulties, enjoy the happiness, and design the future together. Human beings' fate is controlled by the greatest creator. The only way to ensure the sustained happy life is to revere the greatest creator and believe in the greatest creator. The nature, including the evolution of human, all are in the same scientific procedure of Tao. The only way to avoid unexpected disaster and calamity, and to enjoy the long-term peace and good life, as well as to celebrate the world as one, is to follow Tao. The appearance, application, and popularization of network are prelude to the coming of the Lifechanyuan era. A new era that Jesus Christ, Buddha, Sakyamuni, Prophet Muhammad, Celestial Lao Tzu looks forward to is coming. It is our mission to fulfill the ideal of the ancient saints and sages in history. It will be a wonderful era without nation, political party, religion, and family. Everybody has work to do, house to live, and food to eat. Everybody is cultivated. Everybody follows the principle of Tao. The new era is a melt pot of nationality and culture. No one pockets anything found on the road. Doors unnecessarily to be shut in the evening, for no thieves drop in. All the people will join into one family and one government. All governors are saints and sages. The old and the children are cared by the society. The death of the old and the education of the young are undertaken by the society. The disease and disaster are resolved by the society. In addition, in age of new era, the romantic life is free and open all over the world. Black can love white and yellow. White can love black and yellow. Yellow can also love white and black. War and famine will disappear. People no longer damage and misuse nature, no longer suffer the hurt and pain made by men. It is pathetic for those who just live for himself. It is miserable to those who are only busy for their own family in their lifetime. It is selfish and superficial for those who live for their own nation, political party, and religion. It is short-sighted and unworthy of praising for those who live for their own country. Only those who live for the happiness and pleasure of all human beings in the planet are saints and sages and worth to be praised. Everybody, especially educated men, should understand these principles, offer services to humankind, dedicate your talent and knowledge to the children of the greatest creator, and to those who are suffering from physical, mentally, and psychological selflessly, relieve human beings from misfortune. All people with power, wealth, education, fame, and self-refinement should show mercy, bring light to the world as possible as they can, bring hope, consolation, courage, and power to those who are suffering in physical, mental, and spiritual, and make the world better. The merits you have done will be recorded in your non-material structure of life. The greatest creator is fair. Tao will reward what you have done ultimately. Heaven's door will open to you someday. If we are suffering from physical, mental, and spiritual illness or burden, and we are kind, hardworking, honest, and credible, our panics and misfortunes are resulted from our imperfect soul. We are still far from perfect. We shouldn't desire too much. We shouldn't make meaningless comparisons with others. It is good to be alive. We should be grateful no matter what a simple or hard life we are leading. We should think more about giving, less about claiming. More smiles on face and less unnecessary trouble to our relatives and friends. Lifechanyuan is the homeland of spirit and soul, where you can gain respect and see the hope of human life and the life in the future. More and more talent and wisdom will gather in the Lifechanyuan to serve people. Many hands make light work. 1,000 stream merge into a river. A smile, a praising word, a good deed, any conveniences you provide are merits which we will see, remember, and feel grateful. We wish the greatest Creator bless you. We wish you healthy, successful, and happy. All ways will be one and all the universe will sing together. This is the major trend of social development. Everything is accelerating, so we should quicken our step. The first thing we should do is to change our consciousness. Nobody put good wine in an old leather bag. The old consciousness can't adapt the new era. It is useless to cry over spilt milk. God help those who help themselves. If you want to get rid of the pain and pace with the new era, the only way is to arm yourself with values of Lifechanyuan and to get into Lifechanyuan as soon as possible. The burden of the greatest Creator is light and easy. You just need to deepen your understanding, change your concept, perfect your consciousness, feel happy and grateful, dedicate your love selflessly and join into the enjoyment. You don't have any responsibilities and obligations. You needn't to gather people to fight against the government. You just need to take things as they come, dispose things as they go, acting follow nature, achieving follow chances. If our neighbors are crying, we can't enjoy the life peacefully. If our brothers and sisters are having a hard time, we can't sleep at ease. If our friends are in trouble, we can't pretend to be blind and deaf. We can enjoy the true happiness only when we make all people feel happy. Gods, Buddha, Bodhisattva, and angels are weeping. The poor are also weeping. We should enjoy less and dedicate more. Make the era of Lifechanyuan come earlier. Make nature sing, human beings joy, and make everything harmony and auspicious.
国家将消失，论生命禅院时代2。
Countries will disappear. On Lifechanyuan era 2. They form celestial. The existence of country is the disaster for all people. Human beings can never share the peace as long as countries exist. The earth does not belong to any countries or any nationality but all people. The affairs of the earth belong to all people, which should not be governed by the disunited regional regimes but governed unitarily by a global government. The existence of countries not only waste a large quantity of manpower and material resources, but threaten the balance of natural ecology and the life of all human beings, which not only hinder the timely spread and communication of civilization, but also constrain the development of most valuable intelligence resources on the earth. If there is only one government on the earth, the only one item of canceling military expenditure can bring enormous welfare to humans, let alone the disappearance of the huge expenditure of government administrative personnel, and the antagonism and war among different countries. In order to explain the significance of the disappearance of countries, we will show the evil consequence of the existence of countries only by the military expenditure of various countries. You may check and verify if there are any mistakes in the data. Thank you. The military expenditures of various countries in 2005 are as followings, all data coming from Report CDI of U.S. 1. United States $399.1 billion, unit, billion dollars. 2. Russia $65.0 billion, unit, billion dollars. 3. China $47.0 billion, unit, billion dollars. 4. Japan $42.6 billion, unit, billion dollars. 5. United Kingdom $38.4 billion, unit, billion dollars. 6. France $29.5 billion, unit, billion dollars. 7. Germany $24.9 billion, unit, billion dollars. 8. Saudi Arabia $21.3 billion, unit, billion dollars. 9. Italy $19.4 billion, unit, billion dollars. 10. India $15.6 billion, unit, billion dollars. 11. South Korea $14.1 billion, unit, billion dollars. 12. Brazil $10.5 billion, unit, billion dollars. 13. Israel $9.4 billion, unit, billion dollars. 14. Spain $8.4 billion, unit, billion dollars. 15. Australia $7.6 billion, unit, billion dollars. 16. Canada $7.6 billion, unit, billion dollars. 17. Taiwan $7.0 billion, unit, billion dollars. 18. Netherlands $6.6 billion, unit, billion dollars. 19. Turkey $5.8 billion, unit, billion dollars. 20. Singapore $4.8 billion, unit, billion dollars. 21. Sweden $4.5 billion, unit, billion dollars. 22. Iran $4.1 billion, unit, billion dollars. 23. Kuwait $3.9 billion, unit, billion dollars. 24. Norway $3.8 billion, unit, billion dollars. 25. Norway $3.8 billion, unit, billion dollars. 26. Poland $3.5 billion. Above data are just the military expenditures of the major 46 countries around the world in 2005. Its total amount has reached to $828.6 billion, per capita reaches to $128 for 6.5 billion people. In case of 1.3 billion Chinese people, per capita reaches to $637, which equal to 5,000 renminbi. In other words, every one of the 1.3 Chinese people, including fools and babies, has to pay 5,000 renminbi, and only in this way we can afford the global military expenditure just for 1 year. Or rather, half per capita income of Chinese people or all per capita income of Indian people just can afford the global military expenditure. Based on the gross national income and per capita income published by the World Bank in July 2005, the per capita income of Chinese people is $1,290. The per capita income of Indian people is $620. What does the military expenditure work for? Extremely or exaggeratingly speaking, it is used for killing. Are humans reasonable? No, they are not. If countries don't disappear, can humans enter into the peaceful and happy era? No, absolutely not. Lifechanyuan era will be like this. 1. There is only one government in the world. Policies of this government will be suitable for all people, and all constitutions and laws of various countries will lose efficacy. 2. There is only police, no armies. All the weapons used for killing will be destroyed. 3. All the extra agencies such as immigration office, embassy and customs will be cancelled, and the boundaries among different countries will completely disappear. 4. People can go anywhere freely. 5. People will share all resources. 6. Government will not interfere with changes in ideological realm but only be responsible for the administrative affairs. Lifechanyuan will not interfere with the administrative affairs but only be responsible for the changes of ideological realm. 7. Education and medical treatment are all free. The limited private ownership will be protected. All alimony and funeral fee of the aged people will be arranged unitarily by society. 8. The minimum of subsistence of citizens should be safeguarded. Is this an illusion? No, it is not. You will see when you finish reading them all.